Okay, this is part 2 to complete our table. And so what we're going to end up doing is adding a picture and making that picture link to a website. You might notice that I've colored more cells. I started with the red, I changed that over to tan. You can see the word tan. And then I also added the other color with the different ethnic groups, and that was pink. Okay, and by the way, don't forget those colors use the attribute BG, and then the value is in quote marks. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead, and what I want to do is I want to center the data. Okay. And what I'll do there is come inside the heading tag, and I'll type in align equals, and in quotes, center. Save that, and actually that goes in the row, the table row, and there you go. So again, the tag is in the row itself, not inside the head tag as I accidentally did there. So you just have to cut and paste. So I'll go ahead and do that again in the next row. I'll copy that, and then I'll paste it, and then I'll paste that, give it some space, and last one, and I'll save it, refresh. You can see all the data is nicely centered. Alright, what I'm going to do is open up a new tab, come in here, and I'm going to type in LCHS, and I'm going to go into the image menu there and scroll down to find a picture of our high school. And let's see, I don't see it readily. You type in La Cañada High School. Okay, try that again. Oh, okay, that's better. So we'll click on that, we'll choose full size image. I'm going to right click this, and you want to choose Save Picture As. And it will name the picture already for you, but what you want to do is go to that folder that has that HTML document called Table Project. And I'm going to go ahead and go to my HTML class. Actually, I'm going to go to my video demo. Remember that? Got to make sure it's in the same place, and go into that Table Project folder and save the image. It's important that they're both in the same folder, or it will not link properly. Okay, so I'm going to come back into the code, and under the student ethnic heading, we're going to go ahead and drop that image tag between the heading and the word student. You see where my cursor is. Okay. First thing we're going to do is create a new tag called image. So it's an IMG tag, space, and then SRC for source. That's the attribute. We'll give it an equal sign, and then in quotes, so put your cursor between those two quotes, and then you're going to do Control V to paste. Actually, we haven't even copied anything. So if you remember the name of that JPEG, it was lchs.jpg. And this is very important that you notice the name and the file type. It might be a GIF, but in our case it's a JPG. This has to be the exact name of that file. Otherwise it will not work. Okay, and then you're just going to close that up with the right bracket. An image tag is a self-closing tag. It does not have a closing tag. So save it, and then we're going to go ahead and refresh it. And there you go. Obviously it's too big, so we're going to go ahead and add a width and a height inside that tag. So I'll type in width, and we'll do equals, and let's go for 200 pixels. And then the height we will put at 150. Okay. So I've tried this combination, and you can see that the proportions are set. You could put this number to anything, and you got to be careful because it could distort the picture. Now, we need to break up this image and this this label, and we do that with a break tag. So I'm going to bring in the break tag, BR/, and then close that right angle, save it, and refresh, and you see how that drops below. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is link this picture. And so how that is done is bringing in another tag, and it's called an anchor tag, so I'm going to put the letter A there, and then href, H-R-E-F. That is the hyperlink reference, and what it does is it references a URL. And so I'm going to put that URL, the web address, inside those quotes. And what we're going to do is go back to that picture. I'm going to go back up and go to the actual La Cañada website. And let's see, do that, open that up, and search, and there's La Cañada High School. And I'm going to copy that URL up here. Control C, and then I'm going to come back and locate that href, and inside the quotes paste it in, and then we close that up with the ending A tag there. Okay, and actually we have to yes, just like that. Okay. There's the closing tag. And we're going to go ahead and save that, and let's see if that works. Refresh, and you can see the outer line there. And let's click it. Now the problem with that is it replaces our page with the La Cañada website. So the code works, but what I want to do is I want a new window to open up. So we're going to go ahead and add a new attribute, and we'll call that target equals and blank. And that just means a new window will open up. So we'll save that, test it, and sure enough, you see how a new window opens. And that's it. So you got yourself a table that has a top horizontal heading, and you have a heading that goes vertically, and you've got the data centered, you've got colored cells, you have a picture that links to a website, okay, as well as a caption up top. Okay, so this is what our project involves, and you'll hear about that during class. So glad you watched the video. Hopefully it will help you, and see you next time.